I never knew what it meant to like be cold to my bone until I went to the East Coast, and it was like January, February. It was brutal. My God, I think I went out for like 5 minutes a day. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a quick video on some of my favorite winter essentials. So if you don't know, I am from California originally, and now I went to school in Boston, and now I live in New York. And let me tell you, so I went to school in SoCal for a little bit and went straight to Boston right after that. So I was literally freezing my butt off the whole time because I never owned any like winter clothes ever. So if you need some tips and tricks, let's keep going with the video. I don't know what I just did, but let's keep going. So the first thing I have are Heat Tech thermals, and this one is really thin material. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really thin. But what I love about it is that it keeps you so warm, and it is so freaking nice to have this in your closet because you can just wear it under all your sweaters, and anything that's like even tight fitting, you can wear this underneath. And so what I have are extra warm thermals because I am a wuss and I cannot handle the cold. So this one is a little bit thinner than this one that I have right here, and I've had these thermals for a long time. So these are both extra warm thermals, and they are lined with fleece underneath so that it's really soft and really comfortable to wear. It's breathable, which I also love because it can be quite snug on you. And so I always have a long sleeve underneath like all my other jackets, my sweaters. These are always like the basics that I needed to have. And I also have Heat Tech thermal leggings. So they are really thin. They look like this and are stretchy as well. So they're so comfortable to wear in the wintertime. And I absolutely love these, wearing these like under my jeans, under yoga pants, or even just like layering these on top of my yoga pants. Sometimes when I walk out of the house, I would have like 2 or 3 of these bad boys on me when it's like insanely cold out. So my second item here, I don't think a lot of people like really mention these because I don't think that they see how nice and actually important it is. But underneath all my thermals, I actually like to wear like really thin tank tops underneath. So because like these tank tops, even though they're like really thin material, and I don't think they are Heat Tech, I mean they were like from Forever 21 way back when, but even then these also keep me super duper warm, because I think the most important things about when you're going outside or even in the winter months is keeping your head, your neck, your hands, your torso, and your feet warm at all times. So this protects my torso, and I think that with that, it's able to like kind of keep everything else warm, since your torso is like the center of your body. So I like take a lot of care into making sure that my torso is like always warm, so that I can like kind of layer other pieces if I want to. I really like oversized sweaters. Like this one is from Mango, and I also look for the material as well. So usually cotton and wool are my go-to pieces. If there are affordable other options like cotton, like full 100% cotton, then I would go for that, because usually those are the thickest material and the warmest one. But wool is definitely like what I look for whenever I go shopping, because wool is it just keeps all the heat in, and it's so thick and just like warm. I mean, if it can keep sheep warm through the winters, it can probably keep you warm as well. So I always go for wool clothes, just because it is so nice to just like wear one thing over and not have to like style too many things underneath that if you're not as prone to cold as I am. Then another item I also love having in my closet during the winter times are just like giant hoodies. This one's not as giant, but it is quite big on me. And I think that just having hoodies in your closet just to like throw on whenever you don't really feel like dressing up too much, or if you want something more comfortable, hoodies are definitely the way to go. This one is from Shein, and they are so affordable. It's like $10 and they're super soft regardless. So I think that having hoodies in your closet just to like have that oversized fit and just being comfortable is just so nice to have. All right, so the next one I also love having in my closet here and there are tights, and these are from Shein. They're like $4, I believe. But if like you're wearing like skinny jeans or clothes that are like hugging your body that you can't really wear like thermals underneath, I like to wear tights under because it still offers that like warmth. But tights I think are a great option for layering more pieces underneath if you don't have like thermal yoga pants yet. Tights are a great option. And then also having thermal socks, so, or any kind of long socks really. Like I have these from Nike and they are longer on me, but they are so comfortable to wear. I know that it's like breathable and whatnot, but I think just like being able to cover more skin just gives you like an extra protection from the wind and the cold and the snow. So having like an extra long pair of socks, I have like 10 pairs I think now, just because like I wear them so much in the winter time, and sometimes I do double layer with these long socks just because it's so cold that I need more layers. And then another thing that I love are these like blanket scarves. So this one is from a boutique, and I love that it is two-tone colors. So there's gray and there's also neutral, so you can like switch it around with whatever outfit you are wearing. And I think these are great to kind of just like drape over your shoulder or like put over your head if you don't have a beanie, and just kind of like act as like another layer for you if when you're out and about or you're like sitting down and it's freezing cold. Like blanket scarves are so nice, and I feel like people don't really appreciate them as much, but blanket scarves are awesome. Like whenever I was like in the library or like at work and I'm cold, like I would cover my legs with my blanket scarf, or I'd cover my shoulders with my blanket scarf, just because like aircon is so strong and you're outside, or like, yeah, just AC is insanely strong. Having like a good sturdy coat is great for the wintertime because like you can wear these out with like your hoodies or sweaters. You can dress it up, dress it down, and this one goes to my knees. Even though it is petite size, it still goes to my knees, which I love a lot because it just offers more protection for you from the cold, especially when it's like super windy or whatnot. Like these are great for like blocking the wind at least, instead of like when it's like up to your hips only, or if it's cropped then it doesn't cover as much and you're still like freezing from the bottom down. So this is made out of wool and it's so freaking warm. Like I love wearing this in the fall and winter time just because I can dress it up, dress it down, and it goes with anything really. Like, I mean, you can't really go wrong with black. And for another coat I also love is having a puffer jacket, just like a very good quality like goose down puffer jacket, because it can be brutal with the cold on the East Coast. Like I never knew what it meant to like be cold to my bone until I went to the East Coast, and it was like January, February. It was brutal. My God, I think I went out for like 5 minutes a day. So this is a puffer jacket that kind of got me through it, especially in Boston. Okay, let me tell you, in Boston, I was like, I'm gonna go out to study in the library in like January or February for like tests or whatnot, and it was freaking 19 degrees, and it was like 2 or 3 a.m. because I was studying late. My God, I was freezing like crazy because it was windy and there was snow everywhere and ice, and I was right by the river. Oh my goodness, brings back bad memories. But anyways, the puffer jacket is great. Love the puffer jacket. I think that you can really just wear this only if you are like just out and about. This, or not just out and about, just like if you don't want to wear too many layers and you think that like a puffer jacket is like puffy enough to keep you warm, this might be the one saving grace you will need in your closet. You probably saw it in my like fall and winter, fall, autumn shoes, but these shoes are from Keen and they are chef's kiss. They're so good. They are meant for hiking and also for the snow. I know that it doesn't cover as much because it only goes up to your ankles, but if you are wanting something a little higher, they also sell them as well. I just got these ones because I think that they are just so universal. If you wanted to go hiking, or if you're in the snow, these have like very deep ridges inside. I don't know if you can tell, but they have very deep ridges inside so that you can like step on snow and like, not ice, but snow. At least you can like get around and you don't have to worry about it getting dirty because they're waterproof. So these bad boys are an absolute must if you live in the snow. You want something to protect your feet and also protect your butt so you don't fall down and like crack your head. In the cities, they care a lot about fashion and how you want to look, and if you want to look more chic to go out, you're probably not going to go clubbing in hiking boots. I mean, you could because they're so comfortable, but if you like want to like protect your feet but also look chic, then I have these shoes for you. So these are my Steve Madden booties, and they were also mentioned in my video if you want to go check it out, but just doing a quick review of it here. So these are waterproof, and I have worn these in the snow so many times because I think like in New York in particular, Boston not so much, but in New York they're so fast at like cleaning the snow, so like you don't really walk on snow that much. You're pretty much just walking on cement. I mean, you can get pretty slushy at times for sure, but like on the sidewalk and like on the roads, they clean it pretty fast. Like I think they are like, if New York is good at one thing, it's like cleaning the snow very quickly. So since there's just so many people like walking out and about like in all hours of the day, so these boots actually are great if you're not in too much snow or rain, but they do keep your feet dry, which I love. And there's also like a nice heel here that you can also have a little bit of height of as well. But yeah, I've worn these in the snow and rain several times when I wanted to like look a little bit more pieced together. These are a great buy, I think. It was a little bit pricier, like over 100, I think, 120. But these are a great investment, and they have not had any breakages on me yet. So my last final essential is having a good pair of shoes, sneakers, tennis shoes, whatnot. And these ones I recommend for the fall and winter time in particular because it's made of leather. And so with leather, it won't like make your feet wet, and you can pretty much get away with walking these in like light rain or light snow. I think the other ones like that are breathable, meant for like running, and like those ones that are not leather, they will like make your feet wet because they don't protect you against water. It's meant for you to breathe, so there are little holes inside that will allow water to come in. But I have worn these in the rain and they kept my feet dry. So I love these. These are the Superstars from Adidas. They are new for me because I've had my last one for like 3 years already. And these I got off the Amazon kids section. So if you are petite like me, you can get away with getting really cheap quality leather shoes for like a fraction of like the adult shoe size. So small feet, small people, we have one good thing here. So I think that these shoes are absolutely great, and if you're looking for like a good investment piece, these are also like lasting me like for years. So these are really great shoes for the winter time, just like all year round really. I mean, you can't really go wrong with like a white pair of shoes. So yeah, these are my favorite ever to wear all the time. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching my video. I hope you really enjoyed it. These are some of my most favorite pieces for the winter because as a girl who just came from SoCal to Boston and then to New York, I definitely needed some pieces to keep me alive. If you know me, or like if you're like my friends, you know that I am absolutely a wuss with the cold. So these pieces are what saved my life. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed it or if you have any questions or comments. And thank you again for watching my video. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.